everyone, it's Pixie. I'm back again this week to give you another little tip you can do to infuse magic into your yoga practice. I hope you've had a very nice relaxing weekend and you're ready for the Chinese New Year and the new moon tomorrow. This week I kind of wanted to bring in a little bit of my own personal practice and something that I actually bring into my yoga classes actually every Monday and Wednesday evenings. So every week I bring in a lot of different oracle and tarot cards, and my students absolutely adore them. They sit down right before class and they will shuffle them and they will find whatever fits them, whether it's the goddess card, whether it's the angel cards, anything that really suits their needs. And I feel like that's a really good practice to have, is to just, before you begin practicing your yoga, sit down with your cards, whichever ones you feel are best for you. Take a moment to set your intention, set them into the cards first. Maybe you have a question for your guides, and ask them to show you the path, and let them answer that for you. So tonight I actually wanted to pick a card for us, and this is actually not going to be a divination card. This is going to be kind of a lesson of how you can use your cards in a different way for your yoga practice. So for this, what I want you to do to infuse your magic into your practice is to pick a card before you practice to see what or how you should practice your yoga, or how you can practice yoga to make yourself more healthy. So tonight's card I chose this. It's called The Gift, and it's from Lucy Cavendish's Wild Wisdom from the Fairy Realm. And what I would do when I'm picking these cards to decide, what kind of yoga am I supposed to be practicing, or what practice should I do tonight, or how should I bring more energy into this practice to aid me, I would look at the colors that are in the card. I would look at the message. I would look at the characters, the symbols that come up in the card, to decipher what yoga would best help me grow and help my spirit rise. So this one is The Gift, and it is a present and offer nurturance growth potential. So all about growing. And the card, as we saw, is red. And what I get from this, especially since there's a little gnome, I don't know how many of you know a ton about gnomes, but I'm actually going to show you this picture. I went on a walk today with my boyfriend and his two boys, and it was down at Overton Park, and we're just walking the trails and we're talking about all the different plants, and the boys see this sharp plant and they're really like angry about it. They're like, that's gonna hurt us. I'm like, no, sometimes sharp plants have to protect themselves, and some sharp plants might actually help us, like nettle leaves. Those actually help us. They help heal us. And we had like kind of a little discussion about that, and then we round the corner and then there's this little gnome house, and it was, one of the little boys got really excited. He's like, a fairy house, a fairy house. And we look inside and there's all these little decorations for a gnome. Well, a gnome symbolizes earth, and they are very much connected to the earth. They're very much connected to the root chakra and the home and the finances, and so this is a very good card for you doing something for your root chakra, doing a practice for your root chakra, doing something grounding, doing Baddha Konasana, opening up your hips, letting go, and just feeling the ground underneath you supporting you. So what I would suggest is, when, like I said, you pick these cards, find a yoga practice that's going to, in this one, aid your root chakra. Google it, look it up. What I'd like to do over time, when I have a little bit more free time, is to create a couple yoga practices based around some of the cards I pull. Tonight I don't want to take up too much time. I want it to still be pretty short for each of these videos, but eventually I would like to do that. But that's something I want you to try to instill in your practice and see what you can do. So that's that. And then I also have something that is going to be coming out, and I'm going to show a picture of it at the end, a picture I took. And I'll actually spray it in the air. I'll cleanse you and whatever. But it's something that is very dear to my heart, and I actually bring it to one of my yoga classes every Monday, and everyone it goes, oh, I love this spray, and they spray it everywhere. And I actually started making it myself, just for my house, like no big deal. And actually a couple of my yoga students would say, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? And I'm just like, I've made it, like, and I'm like, well, I guess I could, make it for other people. I think it's just like a fear-based thing where you're like, can I really make this and like give it to other people? Is that okay? And that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna actually be creating it for you every new moon, every full moon, and it's called Pixi's Lightness of Heart Spray. And again, I'm gonna show you a picture of that at the end. And it is a spray created by the fairies for you. You're going to experience decreased energy blocks, opening to love, receiving, and a sense of tranquility and connection. And that's exactly what they're wanting to bring to you. When you receive your spray, you find out a little bit what's inside of it. There is a rose quartz. I do bless it with blessings of the fairies. And there's a little bit extra stuff in there as well that we can talk about too. But yeah, I'll show you a picture of it at the end of the video, and we'll talk about pricing. And I hope you enjoy it, because a lot of my yoga students love it. So I'll spritz a little bit right here. And I wish you could smell it. It smells really good. But there'll be more information about that on the website soon. So if you have any other questions, just email me at steph@thepixieyogi.com, and I am happy to help you. I also give angel card readings and other card readings as well, and I also give fairy angel, fairy angel energy blessings, and blessings. So if you need that, let me know. I hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week. Namaste.